Okay, we're back again. Mark, say hello.
Hello. Thanks for tuning in again.
And to the Gazelle. Gaz, say hello.
What? Oh, we're back again.
We're
Right,
back.
hello.
Back again.
We're back. And we're talking about, actually, these are quite serious subjects. And I know they're not any laughing matter, but you've got to laugh at Cheshire Western Chester. I mean, you know, it just takes the biscuit. But we're going to start talking about the SEND issues. That's the special educational needs issues. Okay, Mark, take it away. We're going to be talking about SEND accountability. Go ahead.
Yes, well, just a quick little update. This is a group that have been fighting for some accountability because our lovely council have not been very good at giving the children who need their special educational needs.
And it's not just our council, it's a nationwide problem. So
it is, yes, but the council like to blame nationwide for the issues when, as we're about to find out, it's a little bit closer to home than that. So this group have had protests. They've been trying to raise accountability. We've actually done a few
nice
podcasts.
Ladies. They're really, really nice ladies.
Yeah, they're fighting the good cause. We've done quite a few podcasts on this, but we've got a little update, and it's probably going to give us a good insight and explain exactly why this mess, I'm going to call it a crisis again, because it is a crisis, has occurred. Now, this is a really good one, this. And just bear with me while I find the email, because it just disappeared.
Tell me to help start it off.
Yeah, it's just vanished, mate. Go on.
CWAC SEND Accountability were contacted by a professional who felt ready to share their story. They informed us that they had attended an interview with a SEND team manager for a senior role within the SEND team at CWAC. This is a sobering insight into the culture of the team responsible for the welfare of our disabled children and young people. Are you there?
Okay, I can take. Sorry, I clicked off it for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, so I don't know how this person's managed to land in this interview and why they've come to CWAC SA, but this is what they had to say after being interviewed for a senior position on the SEND team.
Yep.
During the interview, they were told by a SEND team manager that they don't have enough people in the administrative level of staff that understand the EHC process in order to cope with the demand of cases and that know how to respond within the legal timeframes. Now, that's the educational health and care plan.
That's a big admission.
They're admitting they're incompetent.
Yeah, that's their statutory duty to have these plans for children. So when they go into education, they have the suitable education. So they're basically saying they haven't got the level of staff. No one really understands this. Wow. So the SEND team manager then went on to say they have the technique of knocking them all back until they reach tribunal stages, and then they would deal with it. This way, they would have a more manageable amount of cases to deal with rather than thousands of people needing EHCNAs or EHCPs or school places.
That's disgusting. That is just like managing by crisis. So that is an admission that they are knowingly not dealing with those cases that they have a legislative liability to do. They should be able to take legal action against Cheshire Western Chester over that and just force that person into court, because my God, what an admission that is. Sorry, go Mark. Go ahead.
The disregard for these children and their educational needs, it is an absolute travesty. I'm going to just continue this. There's another paragraph. Sorry about this again, but I've got to read this. The SEND team manager said the amount of people who would have capacity or the energy to take it all the way through to tribunal was much less. So the workload becomes manageable. Are you listening to this? They added, we don't make the legal framework timelines because we know we can just go to tribunal. And that gives us the extension we need. The SEND team manager...
They're just buying time.
Yeah, but they're playing with people's lives and finances and the education of the kids who need this special education the most. The Send team manager commented, "We haven't got the time or money for training our EHCP writers in Send." Sorry, what? So we are looking for someone to do the job who can work with head teachers, listen to this, in a way that prevents these plans, the request for these plans, going in the first place.
Wow, that is illegal. That's illegal.
Surely they're breaking some contract with us.
Yeah, they're breaking the law. I'm pretty sure that is breaking the law.
Wait till you hear the last bit. The Send team manager described family support systems like charities, peer support groups, and legal advice as a problem as they encourage EHCP applications.
Wow.
You've got to be kidding me with this. Someone's actually admitted to all this. I'm sorry, they've put these families through hell because they haven't got a clue what they're doing.
And I remember some of them hadn't been paid out for years, having gone to tribunal.
They are badly distracted with this whole climate nonsense scam and all this Equality Act stuff. They need to get down to the actual fundamentals of what the council's meant to be doing. And I reckon looking after children who need special education is pretty high up the damn list.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, right? This, you know, and this is the problem. I keep saying this with this. This is the problem of letting the people who failed in the first place stick around to try and fix their failings.
Yeah.
We need a mechanism to get rid of these people as soon as something like this happens before more damage is done. And I tell you what, Cheshire West and Chester Council better resign en masse after this. Like yesterday.
That is terrible.
They couldn't run a bath, never mind the council. This is embarrassing. And you know what? I feel so sorry for these parents. They just admitted we're just useless.
And yet they would allow a funded venue from public funds to do something like a mini trans event in Chester.
They're ideologically captured to the point it's distracting them from their actual job of looking after children.
This is what I'm saying. There must be some contract somewhere where they're eligible, they're legally bound to look after the aged and children. You'd think so.
Nah, not these people.
And when you say
they don't even have any moral responsibility
they'll all resign
either.
en masse. And when you say they'll all resign en masse, well, they won't.
They won't. No, they won't, but they should do. Out of embarrassment, Trev.
Well, yeah, of course they should. It's like you're saying, I can't do my job. Admitting that you can't do your job, well, sod off.
Yeah.
If you can't do it, get somebody in that can.
These plans are awful. So what they're doing then is they're pushing it right to the end of the process. I tell you what, we'll only give them a plan if they literally take us to court or to a tribunal. Until then, we'll just string them out and they can have no education for years and years on end. This is diabolical. If I was running this council, I'd hide in shame. It's embarrassing and you should all go, like, now.
Well, they do the same with the people that need housing. They do exactly the same. They say, stay put. You know, if they've been given a notice to quit, they say to them, stay in there. Don't move. And yet, that brings them into disrepute with the landlord, who then can only say that they're staying in and not paying, their rent. So it causes a vicious circle for them. So, and if they want to argue that point, I've said it to Matters in a previous discussion with him, and I called up and I can get proof of something of this nature happening, with them. I mean, Cheshire West, and these are the people that want devolution.
Yeah, we can come to that later, can't we? Because we're going to touch on a couple of podcasts. Well, it's going to suggest, really, we want these people running a whole county.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've got Gittins going for the mayor.
Oh.
So she's going to get him. She's going to get even more control, and she'll get it because they're Labour.
No,
later, won't we?
No, I think that they're going to have a massive problem now. I mean, we've challenged them, and we can do it again. We'll challenge Councillor Gittins on her record and her support of this Labour government. If she wants to come out in public and discuss her policies and the way that she's actually working with this Labour government to do what they're doing, I'm pretty certain that she's going to back down. I mean, she is Chicken Little. Chicken Little. Same as Matters. Chicken Little. They will not come out and do it.
We asked her
none of them will do it.
We asked her for a comment when these parents were protesting outside her council building.
Yeah.
And what did she do? She ran away.
Yep.
She didn't just run away. She threatened you as well.
Oh, yeah, she
So
threatened
anyway,
me.
we can come back to her because we're going to do one on devolution at some point in the future as well.
And on about that, somebody rang me up this weekend to my MP's been spotted, apparently. Been spotted in Warrington.
Oh, does he have a telescope?
Been spotted. Yeah. So somebody rang me up and said she's at there's a place in Culture that are closing the shops down apparently upstairs. I'll just be quick with this one because it's out of subject, but it's when you mentioned the MPs. And she went down there, she got, I didn't see it, obviously, this is what somebody's told me, that she got abused quite heavily over it because they're closing all the shops up, well, the upstairs on this big shopping complex, but they're keeping the downstairs open because of electricity problems. And this person said, look, I've dealt with electrics and the feed in Culture in that particular building goes through the ground floor anyway, so it's all bull, and the rumours are flying around that they're going to convert all the upstairs into flats and rewire it and things like that. And we know what the flats are for.
Yeah.
So she's received a load of abuse. So no wonder she keeps it hiding. This is what I'm saying. They don't come out in public. When they do, they receive abuse.
They are all absolutely crapping it because they know.
They're all the same.
Yeah, they're crapping it. They will not be able to defend their policies.
I'll just clear up what you said earlier on, Jonathan, about all MPs. And I'm saying all MPs are the same. You know what I'm on about. Reform, Labour, Conservative. They're all the same. They're all on the gravy train. They're all on the make. They just tell different stories, that's all.
I reckon there's probably one.
Rupert Lowe. Rupert Lowe.
He doesn't take a penny.
He doesn't take a penny.
He's in it for the right reasons, I think, not for money.
Well.
He's already made his money.
And
of course he is. He's a millionaire anyway, so...
I like them people. I trust them people more, me, Trev.
And Ben Habib, what a great guy. Ben Habib.
Ben Habib.
Even you've said you like the guy.
Ben Habib, lovely fella. Met him, great fella.
Yeah.
Lovely bloke.
About my size, yeah?
Yeah, very small bloke, yes.
How do you know?
I know about that. I mean, now we're finishing off, are we? So
we're finishing off here, and then we're gonna be coming back.
Yeah, another one with the devolution. I mean, on about little people, that's what we've just mentioned, and I can't believe that it's come straight into where I was going to go next. But whoever said the Bible is the greatest story ever told.
Yeah.
But he obviously never heard of the one of my trip to Amsterdam, involving 3 midget prostitutes, a one-eyed donkey, and a bag of ketamine. I mean, that was one hell of a story. And that'll be going out, obviously that'll have to be on the OnlyFans because I can't get that out on a regular programme.
We'll have to put that.
Oh.
We'll have to put that out on the paid one.
Yeah, we can't do that on the run-of-the-mill one.
That's it. That's it. Say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, listeners. I'll leave you with that and hope you sleep well.
A gazelle on ketamine.
Well, like I said, I can't go into it, not unless you've paid for it.